You guys, today has been a lot. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm just glad to be here right now doing this live because the shege that I have seen today. But as usual, we're going to wait for about 3 minutes for more people to join before we get into it. And I don't think today's video is going to be a really long one. It's going to be really short. I'm just going to go straight to the point. Maybe tomorrow I will talk really well, but right now I'm very tired. That's one. Two, this video is not supposed to be happening by this time of the night. It is quite late. But yeah, let's see how it goes. I'm just going to wait for like 3 minutes for more people to join before I, get into the nitty-gritty of today's live session. So yeah, let's wait. Let me just be getting all my books and all the things I want to use to write ready. I don't even have, oh my god, I'm so tired. My head is spinning me. I'm not thinking straight. I'm supposed to have an outline of today's meeting and what I'm supposed to talk about. But at this point, I have nada. I have nothing. I'm actually very tired. But yeah, let me ask a question. Rather, let me create a poll. How was your weekend? Good. Good. Weekend is over. Let's see. Hi, hello. Hi, so I have just created a poll. Want you guys to click on the poll, answer the poll, whatever, interact with the poll, and let me know what you guys think. Like, how was your weekend? How was today? Like, how was it? Hi, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. I'm fine. I'm really well. Fine. I'm really well. I'm just very tired. I just go home, and do I need emoji? Oh no, I don't. Thank you. But like I was saying, I'm really tired. I just go home and I want to just do this video because I told myself that I'm going to do this video today. I can't afford not to do it. That's one thing I can't even afford not to do. I have to do it. But yeah, we're going to start now. And yeah, as you guys know, today is he thank you greetings from Croatia. Oh, that's nice. How was your weekend? Oh, my weekend was okay. It was really nice, really stressful. I had a lot of things to do today. I did like deep cleaning today in the house. After that, I traveled to Birmingham to get some things, and I'm just getting back home. And I am tired. This video, or rather this live session that I'm doing currently, was supposed to be done around 6:30, but I just go home now. But I've told myself that if I don't do it today, like, I'm very upset with myself. So I've decided I was just going to come live. Normally, when we're doing our weekly accountability meetings, I always talk about the 12 week year, the book, and all of that. But I don't think I'll be doing that today. I might do that tomorrow. Where am I from? I'm from Nigeria. I might be doing that tomorrow, depending on how I feel. But right now, with the way I feel, I just want to come here, talk about my week, all the things I actually achieved, and we'll see how we go from there. Happy weekend. I'm your new subscriber. Tell me about yourself, what you're doing for your living. Oh, hi. Oh, thank you very much for subscribing. And, well, tell me about yourself. Nothing much to myself. I'm just a subscriber that's I said I'm a subscriber. I'm just a YouTuber that enjoys video editing, creating content, lifestyle, like content create them around lifestyle. I also love finance. I also love a lot of I also love like talking about productivity and all of that. So that's one of the reasons why we're even doing today's live, to talk about our goals for 2025 and how we're going to make sure we achieve the goals we set for ourselves. So without talking too much and too far, let's get into today's task. So I don't know if you guys have the do you invest in stocks? Yes, I do invest in stocks. I don't know if you guys have the weekly goal tracker. I think for this week we're in week 3. Oh my goodness, you guys were in week 3 of our weekly accountability of our 12-week goals. We're in week 3. I don't know how I feel about that, especially considering that this week 3 of mine was not so good. You guys, in week 1, when I did my execution score, I scored around 50%. Week 2, I scored 71%. I'm just hoping that week 3 is better and I score more than 71% over, yeah, more than 71%, because last week I scored 71%. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about percentage, execution score, weekly accountability meeting, you can watch the video on setting goals. In that video, I talked about goal setting and a new process of setting your goals, and how to think about goal settings and how to think about goals that you want to achieve, how to set these goals and the chances of you achieving these goals with this new process. So with this new process of setting your goals, instead of thinking in the annualized thinking, that's instead of thinking of your goals in an annual setting, you're thinking of it in 12 weeks. So it's like a 12-week year. So 12 weeks is like your 1 year, 1 week is like your 1 month, 1 month is like your 1 day, and so forth, so forth. So that's how it's going. So with your 12-week so when you set your goals and you set it in 12 weeks states, you will use that goal, or rather you will use those goals that you've set for yourself for 12 weeks. You use that to plan your day or plan your week, for instance. So now for me, I've given like an example that, oh, in 12 weeks I want to, like, let's say, lose maybe 10 kg. So what I then went on to do was that instead of thinking about, oh, I want to lose 10 kg, and think about losing the 10 kg like now, as opposed to losing in 12 weeks, what I did was that I divided that 10 kg by 12. When I divided it by 12, the next thing was, what I got was, like, let's say, I think around 0.9. Then the next thing I did was that, oh, what I'm just thinking about is that for every week, I have to look forward to losing at least 0.9 kg. If I can lose 0.9 kg every week for 12 weeks, the chances that I would lose 10 kg in 12 weeks is really high, because the calculation works and the math works. Do you understand? So that's what I've used to just create my week, or I use that to create my goals, my 12-week goals. For my 12-week goals, I broke them down into smaller goals, that's into weekly goals. Then with the weekly goals, I use that to also plan my day. So now that I have done that, I'm going to be talking about some of the goals that I have for week 3 and what I actually did. So I have several goals here, and I'll be talking about some of these goals, and I'll be ticking it off. Now, what I am doing right now is that I am calculating myself, or rather calculating my score according to what I've done. Now, with the weekly execution score, what it says is that if you calculate your scores and you score around 85%, that's 85 over 100, 85% consecutively, the chances that you're going to achieve your goals are very, very high. Now, how do you even get your weekly accountability score, or rather, how do you get your execution score? To get your execution score, you're going to do the number of completed tactics divided by the total number of tactics times 100. Now, what are the tactics? Oh, 50K, you're back. Hi, hello, hello. Now, what are the tactics? When you're setting your goals, instead of writing goals that are ambiguous and not action oriented, that's where the tactics come into place. So for instance, I say something like, one of my goal is to, let's say, get monetized on YouTube. That's a goal of mine. Now, how do I plan on achieving that goal? Because even though getting monetized on YouTube is a goal, there is no clear path to actually doing it. So what do I have to do to get monetized on YouTube? Now, that is where the tactics will come into place. What are the different tactics? It can be that, oh, I want to always upload on YouTube maybe twice in a week. Another one can be, oh, maybe I want to take an editing course that will help me with my, my video editing and all of that. Another can be I want to come live on YouTube all the time. Another can be I want to build a community. Like, these are different things you can do to get monetized. And also, when you're setting goals, when you're thinking of goals that you want to create for yourself, you have to think about it in the place of, these are things that I can control. One thing that was really that, I mean, last year I had the goal of getting monetized on YouTube, but what I realized with last year's goal and this year's goal is that the difference between both of them is that, one thing that my mindset changed in terms of goals. So last year I was thinking of, my goal was, oh, get monetized on YouTube, but I was also thinking of the subscriber part. So I'll get this amount of subscribers, if I get this maybe amount of watch hours, all those things. I was not thinking about the ones I could control. Now, the subscribers on my channel, I can't control it. I can't control how many people subscribe or how many people unsubscribe. And that thing I can't control is the watch hours. Do you understand? But one thing I can control is how many videos I put out there. That's one. Second one I can control is, let's say, how many times, or me going for the video editing course, for instance. That's two. Another thing I can control is me coming live on YouTube, or me talking, having conversations, or creating posts in the community tabs. These are things I can control. So when you're setting your goals, you have to think about it from the aspect of things you can control as opposed to things you can't control. Do you understand? Now, another thing, I'll give another example with the maybe losing weight, for instance, that I talked about. Things I can control when it comes to losing weight is making sure that, oh, the things I eat, like maybe I eat more than maybe like 1,500 calories a day. That's something I can control. And that thing can be, maybe I always go to the gym, or maybe I go to the gym 5 times a week, or I go walking every day. So these are different things I can control, and these are things that are actionable steps that I can do to get my goals. So when you're setting your goals, it's very important that you think about it from the aspect of things you can control as opposed to things that you can't control. Hi Jaden, thank you very much for joining. So I think earlier I was saying that I was not going to really go into talking about the 12-week year, but now that I have started, I might as well just continue before I go into scoring myself. So for today's video, the process we're going to follow, like I always do, is I'm just going to give like a backstory as to the 12-week year, how we're setting our goals and all of that. Then after that, we're going to go into what's the word? I wrote some of these things down last week. You guys, one sec. Okay, so after talking about the 12-week year, the next thing we're going to talk about is planning our week. Then we're going to talk about scoring our current week too as well. So if I should just continue with like backstory of the 12-week year and all of that. So like I said earlier, it's a mindset shift from your annual goal setting to a kind of like quarterly goal setting. And what this helps with is the fact that it creates a sense of urgency when you are setting goals for yourself. Yeah. So like I said, imagine you say you want to lose 10 kg in 2025. If by the month of, let's say, June, July, you've not done anything, in your head you'll still be telling yourself, do you know what, I have time. We're just like halfway through the month. I still have like 6 months to get there. And that's how you just keep wasting time. Yeah. And you will not end up doing what you have to do, because in your head you still have 6 months. But think about it. If you had set these goals for like 12 weeks and you've told yourself, I want to lose this certain amount of weight before this particular week and all of that, you cannot be telling yourself that you still have time. Do you understand? You cannot be telling yourself that you still have time and all of that. But yeah, that's just it. Now, another thing I'm going to talk about is the control you have over the things you tell yourself and the things that you want to do. Jaden, hi. Okay, yes, I've answered you. Let me guess Nigeria. Yes, I'm from Nigeria. Hi, from Pakistan. Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Definitely Nigeria. Yes, I'm Nigerian. She does not read our comments. Oh, I'm reading your comments. It's just that I'm currently in my thoughts. So if I looked to the comment section, I'll just forget everything I'm saying. So apologies if you think that I don't read your comments. I'm reading the comments. But yeah, I just have to like continue what I'm saying. I'm going to forget. But yeah, one thing I was going to say is that, oh, okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, thank you very much for joining the live. Thank you for commenting. I really appreciate. So, back to what I was saying, yeah. I was talking about your personal vision, your personal goals. You have to make sure that these goals are really important to you, because if they're important to you, you're going to do everything in your part to kind of do what you have to do. I'll give you an example. I just got back home like 5 minutes ago. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it from my eyes, but my eyes, they are tired. All I want to do right now is just go to the living room and watch TV. I honestly just want to do that. But I already said yesterday that I was going to come here to do this. You're very pretty. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you too. Amen. Amen. Thank you. But I already told myself that I was going to do this. And I don't want to look stupid. That's one. I don't want to look like someone that goes back on our word. That's two. I want to be someone that says that if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this irrespective of how I feel. Do you understand? So, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here. So in my head, I'm thinking about it. Even though I'm just here for like 5 minutes to just, do what I have to do and leave and not talk too much, not do too much chit chat and all of that. That's also fine, because I said I was going to do this by so time, and I'm here to do this. Do you understand? So if you're if the goals you've set for yourself, they are very important to you, you're going to do everything in your part to achieve them. You're going to try as much as possible to remove and discard every excuses and every excuse that you're going to tell yourself that, oh, this thing is not important, I don't have to do this. You're going to actually discard everything, because to you they're important, and because they're important to you, you're going to do it. Do you understand? Now, I think I was reading this book and I saw something called productive tension, and it just stuck out to me. Now, what's the meaning of productive tension? Productive tension is the uncomfortable feeling you get when you're not doing the things you know you need to do. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels that way, that feels like there are certain things I need to do, but I'm not doing them. Not because I don't want to do them, but because my mind is occupied with a lot of things. And that way, I'm getting productive tension, because, oh, these are things I need to do. And I'm just getting this uncomfortable feeling that, oh, Chima, you have to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, but I'm not doing all those things. Now, to help you avoid productive tensions, some of the things you can do are listing all the things you have to do down and assigning certain times to them. Now, this will bring me into the different time blocks that you can set for yourself. Hi, you look so beautiful. Oh, thank you very much. This will bring me into the different time blocks that you can set for yourself. There are different time blocks that this book also talks about. The first is strategic block. Now, strategic blocks are or rather, strategic block is the time that you will set to do important things for yourself. So let's say, for instance, in your 12-week year, one goal that you've set for yourself is that you want to, let's say, take a course. So during that period, during your strategic block, that's when you're going to focus on doing that course. Now, during your strategic block, you cannot have any interruption. You're supposed to strictly focus on what you're doing. Like, you're supposed to do what you have to do without any interruption. Now, the second type of block is buffer blocks. Now, with buffer blocks is more about hi Shike. Oh no, it's fine, no problem, it's fine. I don't know if you can see my eyes, but I'm very tired. I just go home. This live session was supposed to have been done like 3 hours ago, but like if I don't do this today, I'm not going to do it again, and I'll be so upset to myself. But yeah, you're fine, you're not so late, you're fine. Now, the next one I'm talking about is buffer blocks. And buffer blocks are for like your own important tasks, like let's say reply mails and just like doing general stuff. And this can be like 30 minutes a day. And lastly, the last type of block is like breakout blocks. And breakout blocks is strictly for your free time. where you're not doing anything important, you're not doing anything that relates to work, you're strictly resting because your brain needs to rest. When you're done doing all the creative things you have to do for the day, all the work you have to do for the day and all of that, you also need time to rest. You need to take out time for yourself. And it is very, very important, because when you take out time, when you schedule time to actually rest, you realize that you're going to be more productive, you're going to feel more fulfilled, you're not going to be stressed. Do you understand? So those are the three different um ways that you can help yourself when it comes to productive tension, or when it comes to avoiding productive tension. But yeah, now that I'm done with this, I'm going to just move over to scoring our current week. And I don't know if you guys have been joining since the beginning of this week, but ever since this week started, I've just been really scared. And I've been really scared because this week was just shit. For lack of a better word, this week was shit. And I don't know. Maybe it was because, to be fair, I actually faffed around a lot, especially when it came to my fitness, like the fitness goal I had for myself. I did not take that serious at all this week. Normally, in fact, you know what? Before I would even get there, let me even start from beginning. Let me start from beginning with all the different things I have to do. So now for week 3, you guys take note. For week 1, my execution score was 50. For week 2, I got to 71. So yeah, I'm excited, right? I'm happy. You expect that, oh, this week I'm supposed to get, like, let's say 80-ish, right? Let's see how it goes. Fingers crossed. So goal 1 was to improve my, or rather, goal 1 is not was goal 1 is to improve my relationship with God. And the 2 different tactics I have for that is, hi Ezra, hello, hi. The 2 different tactics I have for improving my relationship with God is, the first one is read my Bible every day, and the second one is worship and praise. And I can tell you guys that I successfully did this every day. So yay. This I'm very excited about, because I was actually scared I was not going to do this. And one reason why was because earlier this year, when I started this year, I started with a devotional. But that devotional was, like, I think, like a 5-day devotional, and I finished it. Then I was like, oh, what else am I going to do? Do I do a devotional? Do I just read my Bible? Do I do a devotional? Do I just read my Bible? So in my head, there was this constant battle of, you don't have a devotional, what are you going to do? You don't have a devotional, what are you going to do? But I consistently read my Bible this week, every day. I mean, sometimes I did not read it before work. Sometimes after my first meeting, I'll read it. But the whole summary of it is, everything that has to do with my goal 1 of improving my relationship with God was done. So yes, we've done a checkbox. So if you're also doing this weekly accountability meeting, or you're also following the 12-week year process of, having a tactics to achieve whatever goal you want to achieve and all of that, this is a good time to also, score yourself and all of that. Now, the next one is read a self-help or a business book. And the tactic is read at least 1 chapter a day. If I'm to be honest with you guys, I tried. I actually tried. But I did not complete this. So, did I read at least 1 chapter a day? Yes. But did I do it for 5 days? No. So for that reason, this is not going to be completed. Or rather, I'm not going to score this as, like, yes, that I completed it. But I mean, I read at least 1 chapter of a business book this week, but I did not complete 1 week. But hopefully we'll get better next week. And one thing, I think I found out the reason why this is happening. You look so beautiful. Oh, thank you. Hey, cutie. Hey, hi. One reason, again, hi, Chinaza. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Oh, thank you. Hi. So, I was talking about this goal too, and why I feel that I did not do this particular task or tactic. One reason why I know that I did not do this. So, just backstory, in as much as we're doing our weekly accountability meeting and I'm scoring myself, this is also the time for me to reflect on what worked and what did not work for me this week. So this reading at least 1 chapter a day, I realized something. When it comes to reading my My bag is not here. The bag is not here. I would have showed you guys the book. When it comes to reading my fiction book, you guys, I'm on point. Every day I read at least 100 pages of that book. Every day I'm reading at least 100 pages of that book. Why? Because whenever I'm reading that book, I'm reading it live on YouTube. Because I told myself that, oh, I want to be reading at least 1 hour every day. I mean, for the fiction book. So when I'm going to be reading it, I'm going to be coming online, doing like silent reading and all of that. So that's good. Throughout last week, I read A Court of Thorn and Roses for 5 days. I finished the whole book, 461 pages. I finished it. But why was I finding it difficult to read a book of 195 pages? Like, why? I found out the reason why. One, with a business book, it's not something that I can just read it in person. It's something that I have to fully concentrate, give it my time, like clear my mind, understand what I'm reading. Because I don't know if you guys were here when I talked about the book. The book is not a do this step kind of like do this step to create a business. It's more about changing your thinking, and it's more about how you can think as a business person, or how you can think if you want to start a business that will actually succeed. So you have to actually apply your head. You have to be thinking of different process. Okay, so I want to start a business. This book has said this is you have to create a monopoly. You have to follow this way. You do not follow this way. So I have to be thinking about different things. And in my head, I'm like, I don't have the time for this. But sometimes in my head, I'm also telling myself, Chima, you have to think about this, because what do you mean by you don't have the time for this? You want to start a business and you're telling yourself you don't have time for this. Like, so when do you want to have the time for this? Like, it's not even making any sense. Do you understand? So that is one of the reasons why I found out that I did not read this book, because one, I was given excuses, and two, I was not kind of like prioritizing it. That's the two reasons. Those are the two reasons why I feel that I did not like complete this goal. So what I've told myself now is this week, what I am going to do to make sure that I read at least this book every day, at least from Monday to Friday, is I'm going to set the time to read this book just after I read my fiction book. So how is that going to work? Now my mind is already entertained with a lot of fantasy and a lot of fiction in my head. I'm calm and I'm going to go ahead to read the book. Do you understand? But if I'm stressed from work and I'm trying to read the book, I'm not going to understand, because I'm using my brain here, coming back here again to read, understand, use my brain. Like, it's going to be too much for me. So I'll walk, read something that is very entertaining, then go back to the business book again. And I think that's going to help me. So that's one thing I plan on incorporating this week into my daily tasks. So when it comes to my timeline, rather than putting reading this book before my fiction book, I'm going to read it after my fiction book, and we'll see how it goes. We'll see if that helps me. So you guys take notes with your weekly accountability meeting. This is also the time for you to plan and revise what worked, what did not work, why didn't it work, ask yourself these different questions. Why didn't it work? What can I do better to make it work? And all of that. So yeah, that's one thing I know. Now, the next goal here I have is lose 10 kg. This lose 10 kg was very difficult this week. This week was very difficult. Though, where is my phone is here. When I checked my weight this week, between last week and this week, I actually lost about 1.1 kg. Yeah, I lost about 1.1 kg. But you guys can see that I'm not really excited about it. Why? In your head, you're like, oh, you said that if you lose at least 0.9 kg between, like, every week, the chances that you're going to lose 1 kg is really high, right? Cool, yeah, but I'm not really excited about it. And the reason why I'm not really excited about it is because of the faffing around that I did this week. You guys remember that I said that when it came to exercises for this week, like, it was gone. Like, I did absolute nothing. Monday I woke up, nothing. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, nothing. I think I went to the gym on Thursday. I told myself I'll go on Friday, but Friday I woke up late, I did not go. Today being Saturday, I cleaned the whole house, like deep cleaning and all of that. So I was like, there's no way I'll go to the gym, come back, deep clean, then travel again. Like, I can't do it. So I only went to the gym once this week. So that was, I didn't even go on a walk this week. Like, I did not leave my house this week. That's how crazy it was. Like, I did not go out on a walk for like 2 days between Monday and Tuesday. I did not leave my house. Like, I did not see the road. So I was like, I was in my feelings, to be honest. But hopefully this coming week is going to be better, and I believe that's going to be better. So limit my sugar intake. Nope, that did not work out because today I went to see a friend of mine and I had cake, I had cookies, like I was just eating a bunch of nonsense. So that did not that did not work. Take at least 1,500 calories a day. I don't know. I don't think this actually, I don't think I did this. I mean, considering if I don't add today and what I did to myself today, maybe this would work, but I'll leave it out. I'll leave it out. Nah, I did not do it. Go on a walk every day. Nope, did not do that. Indoor cycle once at least once a week. That was the only thing I did. The only day I went to the gym, that was the only day I went there to cycle, and that was it. So that was good. Go to the gym 5 times a week. Nope, did not do that. Now the next one we're going to do is let's see, get monetized on YouTube. Now for the get monetized on YouTube, there were 2 different tactics that were supposed to be done. The first is go live on YouTube twice every day, which I did. Like, this was like one of the hardest things for me to do. Well, it was not really hard because I already started it like 2 weeks ago. I just needed to be consistent and continue the process and all of that. But at the same time, I was like, I'm tired. I'm tired. But at the same time, in as much as I was telling myself I'm tired, I'm looking at my analytics, I'm looking at my watch hours, and I'm like, okay, this is actually working. It's working. So, Chidima, don't get tired. Very, very soon, you're going to get there. Do not get tired. Do not get tired. Do not get tired. And you guys always help me. Whenever I come here to talk to you guys always drop in comments, whatever the comments are. People always drop in comments. People are always, relating with the post. Like, you guys are just too good for me. Do you understand? So, you guys keep me going, basically. But yeah, go live on YouTube twice every day. That one went well. Upload 2 videos on YouTube. You see this one, yeah, this is something that I don't want to say I'm very angry with myself, but at the same time, I feel like I could have done better when it comes to this. And the reason why was because I had like a process, I had things I wanted to do, videos I wanted to shoot and all of that. And I did all these things, but when it came to editing the video, that's when I was not messing up. So I shot 2 videos today. I shot one on, the first one was supposed to be shot on Monday, but I could not do it. Then I did it on Tuesday. And I told myself that, okay, if you shoot this video on Tuesday, edit Tuesday, Wednesday, you upload on Thursday, right? Tuesday I did not edit, Wednesday I did not edit. Wednesday I came online, I came live to tell you guys that, you know what? If by Wednesday I've not edited this video, there's no way this video is coming out on Thursday, and that was the end. I was like, cool, no problem. Don't get angry, Just shoot a vlog and get that vlog ready for tomorrow being Sunday, right? I shot that vlog on Thursday. I started editing it. But you guys will not believe that as at this moment I'm speaking to you people, I've not edited that vlog finish. In my head, I'm like, why? What is going on? Like, why am I so lazy when it comes to editing vlogs? And normally, this was not the way I was. Especially last year, December, when I was doing Vlogmas. You guys, with Vlogmas here, because I was shooting videos every day during Vlogmas. I shot a video today. Today, I'm editing it, uploading it today. It's like, I was very consistent. Like, my vlogging, editing, and uploading game was on point. But this January, I don't even understand what is going on. Maybe it's because I've given a lot of my time to YouTube Live. I don't know. But I kind of have to figure out what is going on and how I can actually fix it, because I personally don't like the way I'm not putting out videos. So now with the way it is now, the video that's supposed to come up tomorrow is not going to come up tomorrow because I've not finished editing it and I don't want to rush it. I want to make sure that at least I give it the barest minimum rather than just chunking clips together and just pushing it out there. So at this point, I just have to figure out what I'm going to do and maybe shoot more videos this week that will come out this week, maybe next. Let me not call it this week because in my head, Saturday is the end of the week. In my head, Saturday is the end of the week and Sunday is the beginning of the week. But I think that's normal, right? Sunday is the beginning of the week, yes. So when I'm saying shoot a video this week, I mean like Sunday, not Saturday, yeah. So I mean like I'm going to shoot like maybe 2 videos this week that will come out upper week, and everything will just keep on going like that. But upload 2 videos on YouTube this week did not work. Did I even upload anything? No, I did not. Like, I'm so ashamed. I'm so angry. Like, but what can we do? The next is drive in the UK, and the process, or rather the tactic I have for myself here, is read for my theory test 5 times a week. And I'm like, yes. Did I do it? No. This theory test is just the same way I'm faffing around with my book and all of that. That's how I'm doing. I'm just like, I'm just looking at myself. I'm like, what are you doing, Chima? What are you doing? Like, why aren't you taking this thing serious? Like, what is your problem? But yes, I did not do that. And the last one I have here is saving more. The tactic is do not buy unnecessary things. So this week went well. I'm going to stand here and tell you guys that I did not buy anything. Like, I'm saving my money. Like, I'm making sure that I don't see things I don't need. Not want to things I don't need. I'm not buying things I want that I don't need. I'm not buying. Now, what happened earlier this week? I was talking about the fact that I just found out that there is this bookshop or bookstore called The Works. And in The Works, they sell like really, really affordable books. I'm going to go there tomorrow. I can't believe I'm just saying this. After church, before coming back home, I'm going to go. Well, do they open tomorrow? Let me check. Oh, I'm not even sure if they open tomorrow. Ah, will they open tomorrow? Oh yeah, they open tomorrow. So yes, your guy is going to go there tomorrow. I'm just going there to look. I'm not going there to buy. I just want to see what they have. I want to see if they have books, the kind of books that they have and all of that. So yeah, but I told myself that I was not going to buy any, I was not going to buy any books. But at the end of today, maybe I should have just waited till tomorrow to make sure then buy the book and report myself next week, Saturday, that I spent money on something unnecessary. But let me tell you why I bought you guys. So there's this I'm very ashamed to say it. So there's this book, yeah. It's part of the Emperance series. One second, let me show you guys the first book and what it looks like. Is this it? Oh, is this it? Oh, that's Sarah Jimas. Okay. So you guys, back to what I was saying, yeah. I don't know if you guys have been seeing Fourth Wing everywhere, yeah. So this Fourth Wing book is becoming a TV series. That's one. Two, the third book in this series, The Onyx Storm, is coming out on the 21st. Now on Amazon, they're like, if you pre-order the book, on Amazon they say if you pre-order the book, you're going to get it half the price. This book is going for £25. I'm like, oh my goodness. Why is a book going for £25? I'm on my way to the Works, yeah, to buy a book, or rather books, not even a book, to buy books that are like £2, £3. And because Onyx Storm is coming out on the 21st, they're like, if you pre-order now, you're going to get half the price. The normal price is £25, half the price is £12.50. And I was like, do you know what, Chidima, just buy it. And that's how I bought it. Hey, after buying it, I was like, why did I buy it? God, what have I done to myself? Why did I buy it? But I bought it already. And so me, that is classified as unnecessary spending, because to be honest, I could have actually waited. I could have waited to buy that book. I know I'm not going to buy it for £25 because what? Why am I buying it for £25? One book, £25. And this Rebecca Yarrow's babe, I saw on the internet that they've been telling her that if she tries what she was about to try, if she does it, let me not even talk too much. The book looks interesting, but that's what's happening. I already spent money on something unnecessary, so I do not get to score anything for that. So let's go ahead to get my execution score. I'm actually very embarrassed with this score. I can already see that this score is going to be rubbish, but let's just do it for the sake of calculating sake. So out of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So in total, I have 15 execution scores, or rather 15 tactics. Then how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 divided by 15 times 100, 40. That's actually very bad. Like I can't believe that I'm actually scoring 40%. Like 40% is fail. Like I totally failed this week. Like what the hell? 40. This is even worse than week 1. Like I can't believe this. Hey, 40. At this point, I can't even faff around. I can't mess up. I can't mess up to like next week. Like next week I have to be on my A game. I have to like I have to give next week my all. Like I can't actually mess up and come here next week and say, oh, this is what happened. Nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. But yeah, that's what it is. It is what it is. Like I said, you guys, if you're doing your execution score, the more honest you are with yourself, the better it is for you. Because if you're not honest with yourself, to be honest, you're not doing me, you're doing yourself. Because if you keep being delusional, telling yourself that you're doing everything, at the end of the 12 week, there'll be nothing to show for it because you'll be lying to yourself for 12 weeks. So you better be honest with yourself. So now for week 4, we're just going to like plan our week again, then like write all the things we're supposed to do. So for my first goal, which is improve my relationship with God, it will still stay the same. So reading my Bible, praise and worship. Let me put praise and worship every day so that it is more like concise. Now for goal 2, which is read a self-help or business book. Let me not put self-help or business because I'm ready to read a business book. So let me say read a business book. So read at least 1 chapter a day. So with this reading at least 1 chapter a day, I'm not limited to reading just 1 chapter. So like I said, the text there, because I think I changed it last week, the text there is read at least 1 chapter a day. So I'm looking to go for, let's say, 2 chapters a day. Let me see how well we do. And I'm looking at it as if I'm actually very serious with this book this week, the chances that I'm going to complete it is really, really high because I am, how many percent done? I use Fable. There's this app called Fable. I use it to track my reading progress, my streaks and all of that. And I think from the app, the book is about 195 pages and I'm on, I think, page 75 or page 80. So I'm like, let's say 40% done with the book. So yeah, I'm around 40% done with the book. So with the way I'm looking at it, if I'm very consistent, I'm very serious with this book this week, I'm going to complete this. But yeah, hopefully, if it means I'm going to set an alarm, if it means I'm going to set an alarm to read this book, I am going to read it because I cannot come here next week and tell you guys that I did not read this, even after I have kind of like found a way for it to be easy for me to read it. But let's see, fingers crossed. The next one is lose 10 kg. So limit my sugar intake, or rather, do you know what? This week I want to put no processed sugar. Let me change it to no processed sugar. So sugar from fruits I can have. I'm also going to be taking green juice every day. Green juice every day. So yeah, let's look at those two. So no processed sugar, green juice every day, 1,500 calories a day, go on a walk every day, indoor cycle once a week, go to the gym 5 times a week. I think these are things that can be done if I wake up, if I go to, because look at you guys here, when it's time to go to bed, Chidima, go to bed by 9, because if I go to bed by 9, I wake up by 4. That will give me 7 hours of sleep, right? No, I'm going to bed like around 11, expecting to wake up by 4 or 5 to go to the gym. In my head, I'm like, I'm tired. Why am I even going to the gym to lift weights when I'm already tired? Like, there's no point. And that's why I keep on sleeping. So I think with this lose 10 kg self, let me put it that I go to bed by 10 every day. No, if I put it that I don't make it, I'll be very upset to myself. But at this point, I might not be able to go to bed by 10, but the hope is that I will go to bed early enough so that I'm not so tired, but I wake up for the gym. And would you know what, you guys? You guys will hold my hands, or rather my hand, no hands. You hold my hand while I do this week. Hopefully it works. Then can I do this one? Let me make some changes to go on view. Oh, all right. Let me change this to um. All right. So the next one here I have is get monetized on YouTube. And for get monetized on YouTube, I have go live on YouTube twice every day, which is just something I'm going to continue doing. Or go live on YouTube at least twice every day. Because last week there was a particular day that in the morning, or rather in the afternoon, early afternoon, I juiced. Then later in the evening, like around, so in the afternoon, like around, let's say 12, I wanted to juice. And in my head, I'm like, do you know what? If I'm going to do this, I might as well show people that, oh, this is something I'm doing. This is the type of juices that I'm doing and all of that. So I was like, I'm going to go live. I went live. Then in the evening, like around 4, I was supposed to read live. So I was like, okay, yeah, cool. I'm going to go live. Normal. I went live. Then like at night, like around, let's say 8:30-ish, I did my nighttime routine and talked about my day. And that was 3 times that day. I wasn't so tired in the sense that these are things that I was going to do. The only thing that got me well, like worn out and tired, is that I kept on talking for like these different times because people were talking in the comment section, people were talking in the chat. So I had to like communicate, I had to like reply and all of that. That's the only thing that got me tired. But apart from that, it was just like normal. These are things I'll do. I might as well just show you guys that this is what I'm doing. Let's try the juicing. A lot of people got a lot of people were interested in the juicing, and now it's making me think that, you know, I might do it because I'm going to be doing a different type of juice this week. So yeah, it was really interesting to see. I'll try it again, maybe, because I think the next time I'm going to juice will be on Monday afternoon, because I currently have one that I'm still taking today, or rather tomorrow. So the next one I will do will be, let's say, Monday afternoon. I'll buy the fruits tomorrow. Then I'll do it Monday afternoon, because tomorrow I have to do my Nigerian meal prep tomorrow. So we're going to be meal prepping tomorrow, and I don't want to meal prep at the same time juice. It's going to be too much. The kitchen is just going to be in shambles, because then again, I'm going to be doing this on my own and I don't want to overwork myself. I've also told myself that I'm going to try and be sleeping on Sunday. I don't know how that will work out. I don't know how that will happen. I have to look at the time. But see, now is not even the time to talk about my Sunday schedule. We'll talk about that one later. We'll talk about that one later. So for monetize on YouTube, so I have go live on YouTube at least twice every day. Upload 2 videos on YouTube. Should I say upload or schedule? To schedule 2 videos on YouTube, then shoot at least 1 video. So for this week, for this week I should shoot at least 1 video. I'm also doing at least 1 video. I'm not saying just 1, because I don't want to limit myself to just 1. In case I can be able to shoot more than 1, I don't want to, you know, shoot myself in the foot. No pun intended. Now the next one here is drive in the UK. Read for my theory test 5 times a week. Like I said, I'm going to also use the same tactic for my reading, my business book, and I'll put it into this theory test. But with this theory test, I think what I do is that I always try to put a time to it and like practice some certain number of questions. But what I just realized today is that I can do I can do the practice like anytime. Like I don't have to do like 50 at a time because I'm not doing like the mock test. I'm just like reading and revising. So I can do it at any time. If I'm on if I'm on the treadmill, I can be doing it. If I'm cycling, I can be doing it. But my head, where I was thinking about it was that I have to take 30 minutes and do 50 questions and see how that goes and all that. But I'm realizing that that's not how I'm meant to do it because this is not the mock test whereby I'm timing myself. I'm just like normal practice and revising. So at random times in the day, hopefully by the special grace of God, I'll be able to do that. So yeah, that is still going to remain the way it is. Now the last one here is saving more. Do not buy unnecessary things. Fingers crossed when I go to the works tomorrow. In fact, at this point, do you know what? I'm not even going to the works because the Bible say flee from temptation. The Bible does not say avoid temptation. The Bible says flee from temptation. So personally, I will not even find myself at the works. I will flee from there because I know that if I go to the works, there is no way I'm not going to at least just talk myself into buying at least one book. So I'm not going to go to the works. Yeah, my husband will be so excited. He's gonna be so happy that thank God you're not going because there is no way to convince me not to buy a book once I see a book that I want to buy. But yeah, that brings me to the end of today's live session. Thank you guys for joining me. I honestly did not believe that we'll be here 15 minutes and I'll still be talking. I'll still be talking about this. And after that, after the last goal here that I have is do not buy unnecessary things. Hopefully that works. But if I think about it, yeah, I'm not going to buy anything. I'm not going to buy anything. But yeah, that brings me to the end of today's live session. Thank you guys for joining me. You guys have kept me company. Look at my eyes. My eyes, as in, can you see the bags I have? But I came here to talk to you guys and said, you know, I cannot say that I'm going to come today and not do it. So thank you very much. If you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to give this video a thumbs up, you know. Also, if you're reading the 12-week year, or if you're following or you're practicing or you're creating your goals using the 12-week year, let me know if this video has been helpful in whatever way, and if there are things you want me to actually improve on or add when I'm doing my weekly accountability meeting, you can tell me. Also, I'm using a weekly the 12-week year goals templates that I created. If you're interested in these templates, I'm going to leave these templates in the description box of this video so that you can use it to create your own 12-week year. And one thing I'm going to say is, in as much as the year has already started and you feel like, oh, you want to wait till February or you want to wait till new month to start your goals, I will beg you that you should not do that. I know that there's always that notion, there's always that nudge that, oh, let's wait for a new month, let's wait for a new week, let's wait for a new day for us to make a change. But I will beg you that you should not wait. Like, whatever it is you want to do, whatever change you want to make for yourself, whatever goal you've told yourself that you want to achieve, I would advise you to like start now. Do not wait. Do not wait for 1 year for you to do it. Also, when you're creating your goals, you have to be very realistic. Be very realistic with the timeline you set for yourself. Be very realistic with the goals you set for yourself. Now, I'll give you guys again, whenever I say all these things, I always give examples. Now, I want to, you know, for me, one of my goals is like, well, not goal per se, but like what vision board. My vision is to make it on YouTube and on Instagram, for instance. But I have realized that I cannot give YouTube my all and give Instagram my all at the same time. And if I was doing maybe Instagram and TikTok, it might be easier because the way I'm filming the content for both Instagram and TikTok is, you know, the same way. Both of them are on, you know, portrait mode. But because YouTube is landscape and Instagram is portrait mode, it means that I have to do like the same thing twice. And if I want to grow on the both of them, the workload for me is going to be too much. Do you understand? Another thing is that because I want to, you know, come live on YouTube all the time and all of that, and, you know, focus on my YouTube growth right now, what it means is that task or anything that I'm doing, and I feel that it's going to add value to someone, or it is going to be like a valuable video sort of, what I'll do is that I'll just come live and do all those things. Because one, is also easier to come live, because then I don't have to think of editing. When I'm editing, I don't have to start thinking of, oh, let me cut this part, oh, this is too long. Like, all my first reaction, what I think about everything is live there. And an example of this is when I'm doing my makeup, for instance. Imagine if when I'm doing my makeup, I am editing it, I would have just cut a lot of I'll be cutting the clips, because I'm just blending my face. And in my head, I'm thinking, nobody wants to see me just blend, 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 blend. And that's it. So I'll just cut it so that the person watching, or the person watching already knows that, oh, this is blend, and that's fine. But if I'm doing it live, and I'm blending, I'm also talking about, oh, so this is the reason why I'm blending this way. Next thing, I can see someone even comment that, oh, why are you using a brush and you're not using a beauty blender? And I'm explaining, oh, I'm using a blush, I'm also using, oh, not blush, I meant brush. Why using a brush and a beauty blender? And next time I'm explaining, I'm using a brush because I don't want my foundation to soak into the beauty blender. So when I use the brush, next time I use the beauty. So these are questions I'm answering while I'm doing my makeup. But if I had edited this video, then uploaded it, nobody asked me that question. In my mind will also not tell me that, oh, explain this. Sometimes it might come to me to explain it, but most times I'm just thinking of how the pace the video is going, because I don't want people to get bored. Do you understand that type of thing? And with that, it's quite difficult to also think of Instagram, because if I was shooting a video, for maybe Instagram, yeah, the video is just portrait mode like this, and I'm just doing what I'm doing, and that's it. When I put on Instagram, because it's meant to be a reel, Instagram is really, really fast. People are just scrolling. I have to do like maybe under 30 seconds, and it has to be maybe different angles. So next thing, I'm doing my maybe foundation, the camera is here. Next thing, maybe that same foundation, camera is here. Then I'm also doing, so I'm getting the same action from different angles, because I'm getting the same action from different angles because I want to get people's attention. Do you understand? Now, doing that and doing YouTube at the same time is not easy. Personally, I just look at it as, I don't think it's something I can do. It's possible if I did not have a 9 to 5 that's very tasking. It's possible if maybe I had help. For instance, maybe I had help with someone that was editing my videos. Those things are possible. But with the workload I have my 9 to 5, I have my business, I'm the one also editing all my videos. I do not have the mental bandwidth to be able to do all these things together. So I'm just like, do you know what? If I want to make it, I have to kind of focus on one thing. And let me see. Can we see your belly button? Lol. Very funny. You're cute. Oh, thank you. I like your confidence. Ooh. Oh, thank you. At least I'm trying. I'm trying my best to be confident, to be honest. I'm trying my best. And I like how you read my comment and felt even more confident. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, this actually made me so, oh, you don't know, you just made my night, to be honest. You guys, there's just some certain positive comments that you read and you just be like, God bless you. Like, this comment, I actually needed it, and it came at the right time. So I'm human. Thank you, whoever you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Can you see how I'm blushing? Thank you, thank you. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So I feel like if I have to do YouTube at the same time, do Instagram, I would not be successful. Not necessarily not be successful, but I will not get to the level that I want to get to and be comfortable and be happy with where I am. Do you understand? So I've just decided that at least for the first 3 months, I'll focus on YouTube. I'll give it my all, put all my time on YouTube. This is not now to say that my Instagram is going to be dead and I'm not going to be uploading videos. Here and there, I'll just be doing some things. Do you understand? Like, for instance, on Friday, when I went out, I did my makeup live on YouTube. That's something that normally, I'd have just recorded for Instagram, then upload it, do whatever I wanted to do. But the idea was that when I'm done my makeup when I'm done my makeup that I did on YouTube, what I'll then do is that I'll just do a transition video for Instagram and TikTok. And that's it. That's how I've just said that, you know what, this just this routine makes sense for me. So that I don't kill myself. So that I don't kill myself. This routine makes sense for me. Do whatever it is I have to do on YouTube. Be happy with myself. Yap, yap, yap. Because now I'm just a yapper. That is it. I am just a yapper. I love yapping. Especially when it comes to encouraging people on productivity, finance, all those things. You will see me there. I'm talking. Do you understand? When I'm done with all those things, then when it comes to the transition and the funny and all of that, all those things, then I'll just like create like certain time just to do it. So now I'm done with my makeup. In my head, I'm like, I have to get dressed, right? Rather than just dressing up, let me just do some sort of transition video for Instagram so that at least I have something to post. Again, I also go to the gym and I just do like videos here and there. So in as much as my focus is solely on YouTube, like with YouTube, I'm giving it my all, I'm giving it all my time. On Instagram, I'm still doing some things, but I'm not giving it as much time as I'm giving YouTube, because what I've done is that for these first 3 months, YouTube is my priority, and that is how I'm looking at it. But yeah, I hope you guys have gotten something from this. I hope this has helped someone in some sort of way. If after watching this video I get one person that said, Chidima, do you know what, with all this video you've been dropping, you know, you've encouraged me, you've helped me, I've learned a lot. To be honest, that is it. I'm happy. Do you understand? But yeah, thank you all for joining. Thank you all for the comments. Thank you for the, you know, filling the poll. Let me even say, how was the weekend? People are saying good, good. 7% say good, good. 22% say the weekend is over. Oh, truly and truly, the weekend is actually over. But yeah, next week is going to be the best. Next week is going to be amazing. I'm speaking this positivity into myself and into your lives too, wherever you are, wherever you're watching this from. I'm hoping that next week is as good as you want it to be, and you are in the best shape mentally, physically, emotionally to go through the week and come out successful. Have an amazing night and God bless you all. Good night. Bye.